All right, here we go with some dredge, and we've mulled to 6, and we're gonna keep this hand because it has double hugs. If one hug is good, two is better, and this is a lot of hugging. Um, we're about to draw this card. I'm just gonna bottom in. I don't think we need any more land. We have the colors we need right here. Ah, Infect, huh? He mulliganed to 5, so I'd feel pretty good if we were on the play. On the draw, it's a little more iffy, especially since he has a flyer, but we have a Narcomoeba we can cast. He's got the Blighted Agent, huh? There will be no interaction this game. Alright, well, let's go ahead and hug. Hug it out. This is a pretty good one. Pretty good one to pick up there. Alright. So next turn we can Collective Brutality, try to take down the Blighted Agent, and pull something from his hand. Actually be pretty good. And then probably just play a tap land and pass. Our start here is actually pretty slow because that was not the best hug ever, but it does seem like we interact pretty decently with him, which is a start. I'm gonna take 2 poison here. That was not the draw we wanted. All right, so let's go ahead and get 2. Should we go 3 modes? Maybe we need to do this. I could discard this and this. And then next turn we discard like a land and something. Gives us life doesn't matter though. I mean, taking 2 life from him is sort of nice, but choose target opponent. You choose target creature. Discard a card. All right, now I don't know if this will kill it, but it'll get. I mean, we're getting 2 cards of his with the brutality, regardless, because we'll get whatever he's protected plus something out of his hand, or we'll get his creature and something out of his hand. All right, so there's that. What do we get to take from his hand here? They become immense. Yep, doing it. Now I still don't know if we're gonna be able to race it, given how slow our hand is, but we're gonna need a good. Going to need a good hug next turn. He has no pump spells, so we just need him to not draw any. Alright, he drew a land. At least I think he didn't pay too much attention to what the cards were to say we couldn't get. What is that? It's really bad. Oh, I'm just gonna hug it out. Because, yeah, there's just nothing in here, right? Yep, well, this and this. Alright, so now let's see what we need a big turn here. There's one. It's a pretty big turn. Definitely what we were looking for. Don't know if it'll be good enough. It depends on his draws, but it's something. So we're going to have a lot of power in play here. That's for sure. Yep. We get to play out this Narcomoeba as well. Alright. Hey, look, we even get a bash. I guess technically I should have bashed first in case there's some world where he chooses to block with his Ink Moth Nexus. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, alright. I don't really want to trade for that. Especially since we're not guaranteed to get it back next turn. No, I'm not going to do it. Just going to get all these prize amalgams. Or 3, whichever. No, it's just 2 even. Blech, it's just a bunch of triggers. Alright, well. Well, we have a lot of... It is 3. Okay, we have a lot of power. Next turn, we can flashback Faithless Looting and go in even more, but we're still dead to him drawing pump spells, so... That's not a pump spell. As a matter of fact, him paying 2 life is kind of nice for us. Really like him to pay 1 more life, as a matter of fact. Oh no, here goes. It's a Vines. We're dead. Highly interactive matchup right there. Yep, very skill intensive. Let's try again. I mean, we're playing Dredge. You can't be too mad when your opponent combo kills you. Alright, so Lightning Axe, Abrupt Decays, Brutalities. The good is we have a lot of sideboard for this. That's for sure. Again, I'm faced more with the problem that I don't know what to sideboard out. Life from the Loams don't do much here. Maybe you're supposed to board out like a Cathartic Reunion just because it's the slowest. Conflagrate, since Conflagrate for 1's actually good here, I kind of like keeping them both. We obviously need to cut some cards, so Dark Blast is insane against him. That's for sure. Most of our cards are very good against him. Maybe the Spell Pierces are just mediocre. I just want to kill all those guys. Oh, we want a bunch of removal while doing our thing. Maybe we, I don't know. I don't know, we have too many good cards. I don't know. Because we can only cut, we don't want the Lightning Axe if we're playing the Brutalities. But you know what? Lightning Axe beats things Brutality doesn't. So, but Brutality does a lot more. I've talked myself back out of it. Okay. Sure. Maybe we don't need quite as many of these. We just want to kill those guys. I think I'm okay with this. I don't know. All these cards are good against Infect. It's just a matter of what you can take out, and I don't have enough experience with the deck. And I've played the deck a fair amount, but I don't have quite enough experience with this version to know just how many Dredgers you can cut and that sort of thing. So it's a delicate balance you have to face there. This hand seems okay. It's not incredibly powerful. I am going to keep it, though. I mean, we can start dredging right away. I don't know. We'll see. It's possible I should have mulliganed for more, but this hand seems like okay. We can dredge a bunch. We can conflagrate his guy on turn 3. What did we get? Also, it's actually not bad. I mean, should we just play this? Yeah. There's also the thing where just getting Dark Blast into our graveyard is insane because that card's so good against him. In the meantime, this is not a bad turn 2, considering we kept this hand on the strength of its not turn 2. The strength of its turn 3, really. Well, he's giving us some targets, that's for sure. Alright, well. Steam Vents, because we're actually going to need to cast this. Alright, let's take down the Blighted Agent. We get in for 5. And if we're not dead, we can flash that back next turn to hopefully kill his Ghost Hunter Elf while discarding our the stuff we want in our graveyard. So this is sort of a weird hand, but just having 5 power on turn 2 might allow us to have enough of a clock while controlling his board here. This is what I really like about Dredge in Modern. It's not like Dredge in Old Extended or Legacy where you're just so intent on doing your thing. You just go off and what you do with your Dredge deck is so powerful that no one really interacts with you. We're actually sort of playing Magic here. And dredging is sort of this value engine that our deck revolves around. But we're playing cards that interact, you know? So it's a little different. That said, we might just die here. Because it's infected, it's turn 3. Alright, we did not. He knows he's got to protect this guy. What is this? What is it? Oh. Blech. Okay. Alright, so let's flash this thing back on this guy. Discard how many cards? X cards. I want to discard 2 cards though. Maybe I should have done 3. I don't know. To beat a mutagenic growth. No, okay. Yeah, should have pitched. I mean, I guess maybe we could have done 3 just to pitch that. As I don't really feel the need to dredge that much. I mean, basically we have enough. But then maybe it matters for Dark Blast. I don't know. I mean, we have enough, and we have lethal next turn. I don't know if it, if it matters all that much. We will see, though. Now he has. There's the fetch. All right, so this means that he's got what, 4 in his graveyard. So 2 because he's become immense, which makes this a 7. Takes us to 9. This is 10. So if he has become immense, he has lethal. Fair and balanced. I mean, I guess I could have kept a blocker back. Distortion Strike. Alright, that doesn't kill us. I mean, it probably does, the way he's attacking like this. He can't become him, and so Distortion Strike is exiled. It's not in his graveyard. Oh my god, is that what's happening? Did he think it was going to go to his graveyard and then he could? I think he might have thought that because he's dead now. Or he's going to fog us, so just the infinite fog blowouts. Nope. Okay, that's something he really might have had it there. Like the way that when he thought the Distortion Strike was going to go in his graveyard, and he looked like he was tapping that last force to become immense us. I don't know. We got there though, with what honestly was probably like a subpar hand. I really want this Lightning Axe. Maybe Insolent Neonate is just we have so many other maybe it's Abrupt Decay. Maybe we could Abrupt Decay. Lightning Axe is probably just a better version of Abrupt Decay against his deck. Because it's hard for him to pump above the 5 damage anyways. This is a mulligan. His hand is super mediocre. Sideboarding with Dredge is one of the hardest parts. It's definitely something you need a lot of practice on. Yep, doing it. Keeping it. So yeah, I want him to play a creature here. Preferably he'll just... Uh-oh. Now I want that Abrupt Decay back. So we can still Dredge. For what it's worth. Huh. He's probably got a 2-drop, so I'm going to hold up my Lightning Axe. And we can try to kill his board while finding ways to kill that. You know, it's possible we kept that without a strong hand otherwise. We have removal. We even have Faithless Looting to dig our way. And we can still Dredge. So, you know, we can't do much about that. But we can still Dredge. How many outs we have to this? Now that he's already cast it, it's just like the 1 Abrupt Decay. We need a draw. Yeah, this is fine. That's a lot of land. Well, next turn we can play Stinkweed Imp. We killed a Blighted Agent, which is actually the scariest one because Stinkweed Imp is very good against the rest of the creatures he could attack us with. And we can still dredge Stinkweed Imps back to our hand, right? It doesn't affect that, yeah. So we can just Stinkweed Imp him out as long as he doesn't have Blighted Agents or protection spells or whatever. Obviously. We're going to draw all the land in the deck. Alright, well, here's my Stinkweed Imp, buddy. Please don't kill me. I think we've actually drawn like 4 lands in a row. Sort of wish we had boarded in the Vengeful Pharaoh now. Are we dead? Yeah, we're just dead. Okay. I see. Oh, technically not just... Oh, yeah, we are dead. Yeah. Exalted. So he had the hate and the turn 4 kill? Okay. Through removal? Yeah, Infect's a super balanced deck. Alright. When you're playing Dredge and not the most broken deck at the table, you know there's something wrong. This card's very good in the deck. Blossoming Defense. Alright, well, good game. Just try again next time.